Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's resume our complete beginner's guide to Heroes of Hammerwatch II, shall we? And we're in the forest, level 2, and just exploring with our Paladin, trying to keep alive. Now, you see this little rope running across the ground here. This is a trap. Traps can be so devastating early game that they can just end up killing you. So always kind of pay attention, and you'll see this every time at the beginning of the forest too. These guys have set up like a bit of an ambush here for us. There we go. And spring the trap, and what it does is it makes all of these enemies appear. Alright, I'm going to lay on hands. But you see how we almost died. Now I can use my potion as well. I'm actually going to wait for lay on hands again and use it to heal myself. Oh, we don't have enough mana. Now we do. And my allies. Okay. So that was pretty rough. Now let me just double check the setting for potion. It's R. Okay, so R is the key for a potion. Because we're getting to the point where we have some emergencies. Now, our mana will be fixed as well when we get Conviction, and we can start restoring mana on hit. It'll just help us out. This is kind of an optional area with a treasure chest. And who doesn't want a treasure chest? But these dudes are hard. So I'm going to try to... Yeah, our guy will shoot and pull them out, which is really helpful, but you're going to notice that these guys are quite difficult. In fact, one of our allies has already died. Now, if you want, you can just use a potion to restore your mana. Oh my god. But yeah, like I said, holy smokes, very hard, right? And that's okay. So here's what we get. So we got crunched going for a little bit of extra, and you see that we lose 40% of what we brought back as a, quote, donation. So we keep a good bit of what we brought back, but we do lose some. All right, and then we're going to go back, and now you can see that we have 1,300 gold, and we have a little bit, and the blacksmiths are here, and they want us to build a smithy. So let's see about doing that. And the blacksmith is going to cost 12 wood, which we don't, unfortunately, have. Now we can go here, and we do have 1 point to spend. We will spend it on strength. Armor is amazing, and then I only have 1 star, so I can't really spend a lot right there. And I don't have enough to buy, unfortunately, the upgrade for giving us another potion. But that's okay. What I'm going to do, actually, is make the other characters. Because remember, if I go to titles, we're getting 6 armor. And 6 armor is actually not a small amount. I only have 56 total. So, you know, that's over 10% of a boost. I'm going to switch characters, and we're going to just make a new character. And I'm going to make us a ranger. Okay, and I don't even care how they look. I'm just going to create the ranger here. And we'll just use a random name. Jason Ald. Perfect. You can't use the same name. Okay, so now we have this guy. And look, the ranger is going to give us... Oh, wait. Is the ranger... Oh, the ranger needs to... Actually, I'm going to switch characters. I should be getting a bonus here from this character. Now, I'm going to switch, and we're going to create a new character, which will be a warrior, and we'll just do a random name. Here, go back here. Sand, create. Okay. Here's our warrior. And the warrior, maybe you have to get second level. Maybe they changed it. It used to be you could just be first level and just get a bonus. So that's a real possibility. Or what I have to do is spend some points. I doubt that. No, I don't think so. I think that they may have made it so you need to be second level, which is fine. But let's just keep making characters. And we'll go back and we will switch characters. And we will make a new character. And we will finally make the wizard. And here, go back and select the wizard. And create. Alright. Boom, fireball. Alright. Now, I wonder if I just go into the forest. Let me just try this really quickly. They probably just stopped this as an exploit because it was too powerful. I'm actually not going to bring anything. I don't know if I can deselect it. There we go. I think what happened is I had to start a run, and it has given us all the benefits. So you see that the ranger is giving us 3 weapon power, the warrior is giving us 3 health, and the wizard is giving us 3 spell power. So the wizard is a lot of fun, but fragile. Very fragile. I mean, we killed them, but at what cost? So something you can do that's kind of fun is just see how far you can clear with these new characters. And just, you know, if you get level 2, you get then the benefit. You know what? I don't think they did, I'm gonna check something out, but there we go. Yeah, I think the game is, did not remember my key bindings when I loaded. We're in critical danger. I mean, so we killed some stuff and we got a little bit of money, but you could see how weak we are, and this is why starting with the wizard is not great. Now I'm going to go to options, and I'm going to go to controls, and I'm going to go to keyboard and mouse, and yeah, it just kept, I don't know why it added offhand weapon back, but I only want that to be Q. So it was kind of messing me up there because I didn't want that. I mean, this spell is great. Like, you see it kills pretty much everything, but it takes all of our mana. And then we're just like, after that, it's just kind of like, well, I don't really have anything else I can do. And there we go. Damagers 1. So we get a star, which is fantastic. And I mean, I killed some of it. Alright, but the plant is a problem. But even then, we can, you know, one-shot that guy. And we're about halfway to second level. Got it. I'll take the money. By the way, this money might be enough to help us buy the second potion. Okay, and you can see our hunter's cabin is helping out. This guy is not happy. Alright, there's... Okay, cool, I'll take it. So we can reduce cooldowns, fire an additional projectile per cast, or give you more experience. Additional projectile is really good for helping us do damage. We're going to probably level up without that experience boost, and we can get a free piece of gear. So this guy needs... I don't even have a hat. So you see this robe would give me mana regeneration, which is pretty gross. This Staff of Fire is a two-handed weapon. So I have a tome and I have a wand. I'm going to go ahead and take this robe, actually. And equip it. And we have some better regeneration. You see I'm firing 4. Go. Mana is amazing. We can just chew through stuff quite quickly. $30 experience. Mana. Mana. Let me see here. Let's go up this way. And that was pretty much all of my mana, but you could see we're at 68%. We're just going to try to get level 2. And we've also acquired 405 gold. And if we can keep a good bit of that... And here's some wood, too, on top of it. Three. We could maybe build a blacksmith or something. Get out of here. Alright. Slowly but surely. Mana. Oh, yeah. There's a chest. That's exciting. Got myself poisoned. There it goes. However, we also got some resources. Perfect. So So what I recommend is to do exactly what we're doing here, which is unlock all the characters. You won't get the title bonus until you start to level, but look, unlocked accomplishment Arcane 1. And this is just boosting up our account. These are like real low-hanging fruit. But what's also nice about this is you just get to experiment as each different type and see, do I like this character? Like, do I like this type? Is this a playstyle I want? Pick up this chest, of course. And, alright. Poison resistance. Nothing wrong with that. Alright, so these jerks are over here. And there we go. That is exactly what we wanted. We leveled up. Let's go ahead and get this. 25% chance to restore 3 mana on kill. That is incredible for us. Leveling up, by the way, you see it filled up our mana. How about that? Okay. So I'm just going to see if there's anything over here. And I don't actually see anything. So now that we're second level, I'm just going to say abandon run, and we will return to town. And so we say yes. Even if we lose all of our resources, so we have to pay the donation. Now, there is a way when you upgrade to town to decrease the donation, but we still have more money, and we got to level 2. And level 2, it gives us 6 extra spell power for all of our characters, which is ridiculous. And then we can go here, and we can just, oh. It was 1,500 for a potion charge, wasn't it? Oh, never mind. That character didn't have a potion at all. Okay. That's just to get your first one. So the first one's free on your first character. I see, okay. So we still don't have enough lumber to make the store or the training grounds, but that's okay. And what we're going to do then is we're going to switch characters and just go ahead and become the ranger. And the ranger is giving us 6 spell power. I'm sorry, 3 weapon power. So might as well have 3 more weapon power. I mean, that's a big difference early game. And we can also see what playstyle the ranger is all about. Alright, so I shoot really fast. Seems good. Alright. So, let's look at our skills. I have Rhythm. You gain weapon crit chance, which is passive, and then marked shot. You fire a projectile that deals physical damage and applies mark to all enemies. So, really good. Alright. Seems pretty nice. So, you can hold to continuously shoot arrows that split when hitting a target, or you can rapidly fire. So you have arrow volley and you have quick shot. And you can switch between those, I believe, by using the offhand. I'm already hurt. Oh, that didn't work. But that did. That crushed him. Ow. I am running away. %, to the next level.
That skill is not ready.
All right, calm down. Got it. All right, a little bit of money. There we go. There we go. A lot of money. Hunter's hut coming in handy there. Some cash. We'll take it. Definitely take it. You can hit us, we don't mind. Yeah, die. Alright, gotcha. And 1% gold gain per trinket in your inventory. Well, not the best first trinket to get. There's some wood. He doesn't know where we are. Don't tell him. We need a free piece of equipment for sure. This will be a nice little power boost. And we leveled up. That's all we wanted to do. I just took the highest level item there. And now that we've leveled up, we're just going to abandon the run. Perfect. So we lose 1 wood, but we still got 2. Now I'm actually going to switch characters and go back to our Paladin. You can level up the warrior to get the extra health. But you see I have 173 health. So the warrior is giving you 3 health. So that's not a huge boost, but everything else is great. And then you get a bonus for what you've actually donated. So when you're losing supplies, even when you die and you come back, you get weapon damage bonus and spell damage bonus for the wood, like whatever you're donating, which is really cool. Now I'm going to definitely buy for our Paladin here. I'm going to spend the cash to buy an extra potion charge. So we know that we wanted that. And then we can roll over here, and, man, I keep thinking we have enough wood. We're not quite there. I have 2, which is not quite enough. That's okay. All right, so, we don't have enough to make the blacksmith yet, but we did have enough to get an extra potion. So we have 2 potions, and let's just go out here and go ahead and give it a whirl. Our weapon will be stronger. We'll have more spell power. There we go. It's still going to be tough. Like, don't get me wrong. Still going to need to use your lay on hands. Our mana is still an issue. But we're already almost level 3. I'm using a potion. Why die? Plus, if you find a well, you get all of your potion charges back. So might as well just get some extra mana here. Now, I'm not going to use any healing because there's some food over here. And here's some experience. Fantastic. 88%, baby. Pick this up. Fire resistance and fire duration. Meh. Not the best right now. But we'll take that. We'll get the food. Here's some mana. Ow. We need better gear. And yes, we got achievement blockers. Remember, if blocking works in an 180-degree arc in front of your character if you have a shield equipped, so you got to be facing them, but then you can just block a significant chunk of damage, which is very helpful indeed. All right, let's see. We need to go up. Not using lay on hands, just regenerating, keeping my mana high. Speaking of mana, there we go. Here's some annoying stuff. Okay. We can heal up with lay on hands and get this mana down here. And here's our guys again. So we can get our buddies. And there's some bees to fight here. Not a problem. So the levels, of course, are randomized. The layouts. But what you can get, like those guys, is generally the same. We got level up. I'm healing that guy. He almost died. Honestly, if I get some more wood, I might just go back. That was not enough. We'll just donate it. We don't want to do that just yet. Just trying to heal that poor guy. Let me get all this money. Okay. And here is a well. So now you can use a well once per map. So now that you know that's there, what you can do is just freely use your next potion charge and replenish. But I would wait until you absolutely need to. Alright, that guy with the bow wants to shoot down there. That's fine with me. And we can get a Amulet of Health, plus 30 health. Great. Make us more stout. Alright. Gonna heal up. So there's the passage to the next part of the forest. So we know that where that is now, and we'll get that. But we want to make use of that well, and also get all the rest of the experience and supplies that are over here. Look, here's a food guy. So this guy, you talk to him, and he gives you Hunter's Travel Rations. So if you actually go to your info and your effects, you could see the effects of your food. Here's our broth, and here's the Hunter's Travel Rations. Dash recovers faster and more damage against beasts. We will absolutely take it. I chop up your carrots. And there's a power-up over here, you see? So it's beautiful. There's some wood. Alright, what do we want? Honestly, I do love the lightning whenever we get hit. But I like the size of our strike. You can see it just makes our strike area even larger, which is fantastic. And these guys down here, let's do this. There's some supplies over here. Now that's what I'm talking about. Money. Oh, basically, also in the options, I think it's default, but make sure you have X-ray turned on so you can see power-ups and things through trees. And now there's some food down there and some mana, but I've refilled my potions. And you notice how when you've used a power-up, like the well, which looks like a potion icon, or the food man, which looks like a cauldron, it becomes grayed out, like you've already tapped that. And we're going to go to the next stage. Excellent. All right, everybody. Well, we are rocking and rolling here in our Complete Beginner's Guide to Heroes of Hammerwatch 2. I hope you're still enjoying this. We've made all of the characters so that we get all of the buffs. We're starting to get our account much stronger, and soon enough, we'll be able to build some more facilities in town to increase our strength even further. I'll check you in the next one. Take care, everybody.